What's up, folks? Welcome, everyone, to the final episode of my Rome 2 Empire Divided Aurelian campaign. So, I have a lot of trepidation over ending the campaign like this. Given this a lot of thought over the past week or so, this seems like a good place to stop. We've finished all of our initial wars, we're at peace with everyone, we have a number of allies, and although we haven't reached the victory conditions, I feel more or less satisfied with the campaign at this point. I mean, the main reason why I'm gonna stop here is that basically everything comes down to views. I'm beginning to realize that as a YouTuber, you kind of, in a sort of way, become a slave to the views. I don't want to make a habit of not completing campaigns, but I have to make a decision of what's best for the channel. Victory conditions could easily be another 20 episodes. Full map completion could very easily be another 50 episodes, especially if we're manually resolving most of the battles. I'll be the first to admit that I didn't do a great job with this campaign. It was very slow, very sluggish, lots of careless mistakes. I rushed into this thing without thorough preparation, and all I can really do is try and identify those mistakes and learn from them for future campaigns. So I understand now that if I want to be a serious Total War YouTuber, that I need to put in a lot more effort, a lot more time off camera, and essentially I want the content to get better. I want more natural commentary, more seamless inclusion of supplementary material, and most importantly, I want improved gameplay. My gameplay really needs to be sharpened, and I'd like to shorten these campaigns and make them more enjoyable for you guys. So, I mean, that's the goal. I mean, this is supposed to be entertaining at some point, and if these things drag on, people lose interest, and you know, essentially that's what's happened with this particular campaign. Is that there's a small audience that's been watching it, very, very small. And, you know, I thank you guys, but, um, you know, I realize that, you know, I need to get better and I need to improve things. So at this point, I think it's best to move on to something new. What that's going to be, I have yet to decide. I have a few ideas, a few different things that I'd like to do. There's certain things that I'd really like to do, but may not necessarily be best for the channel right now. So certain projects may be put on hold until the channel is growing a little bit more and I can sort of dive into some of the older games and get a little bit of a following with those. But probably for now, it's better for me to focus on the newer games, just because those are the games that people are playing right now, and those are the videos that tend to get the most views. So, having said all that, I'm not entirely opposed to coming back in here and finishing this campaign. I love Rome 2. I really enjoyed this scenario, especially playing as Aurelian. The extra campaign movement really is a joy to play with. You just have so much freedom on the campaign map with Aurelian and his armies. It just, you know, I didn't really take as much advantage of that as I probably should have through this campaign, and I really think that could have made better use of that as this one went through. But it does, you know, give Aurelian and his armies a really great feel. And you know, watching Legend of Total War's Aurelian campaign, and he was talking about how easy it was. I think part of the ease that he found for the campaign is due to, in fact, the campaign movement, the additional movement that Aurelian has. You can just really outmaneuver the AI's armies. Right, so if you do want to see this campaign played to completion, the best thing you can do is leave a like or comment on this video. If there is interest, I'm not going to set some kind of arbitrary number of, you know, how many views or likes, but if there is interest, what I will do is start a new playlist and finish this campaign. So it'll be titled something similar. but it'll essentially be sort of like sequel to a movie or something like that in the same vein, or the second novel in a pair of novels kind of thing is kind of the idea I'm looking for. But what I would do is start a new playlist and approach the first episode as if I were starting off a new campaign, but starting off from this exact point. I mean, at the same time, we're at a stage in the campaign where things are going to start getting really interesting. The Sassanids are very powerful in the east. The German provinces, um, those are within reach now. We'll be recruiting stronger armies and fighting new enemies in foreign territories. So it is a little sad for me to end the campaign right now. I was really enjoying this one, especially compared to my other campaigns. Just this one has sort of gotten much easier, and it has just really been very, very enjoyable to play through. But like I said, it does all come down to views. I think that for the channel and my own development as a YouTuber, um, will benefit greatly, or benefit the most, by starting something new. So for the folks who have been following along, I just want to say thank you very much. I greatly appreciate the support. And also, I'm sorry for ending the campaign at this point. So, thank you all for watching. This is Ragnarok signing off.